Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, "I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that." Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. The Los Angeles Lakers. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. And for Pittsburgh, Primetime is out there with Garbage Man. Then it's the Machine. Then there's the Professor. And it's the Beast in at the power forward. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Greg, how many plates of turkey you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get seconds. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Sometimes maybe a little walk is what you need to shake off what we used to call the itis.
And the Lakers with possession here. After the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
That's about as high percentage a look as you're going to get running the floor beautifully.
Here's the Professor, and the basket is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now Westbrook turned in an outstanding game against New York. Here's the pass to Davis. With the one-handed jam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now, here's Westbrook. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Yep, that one goes in there.
Oh, King. There's no stopping Brian on the bounce.
Here is Garbage Man. Here's the Professor. And that one, good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And here are the Lakers. 8-point game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
It's hard not to get discouraged on such an off night shooting ball, but somehow they kept the intensity up. I mean, that was a really gutty win.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take charge.
Los Angeles.
The Lakers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. They've got a 12-2.
That's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Here's Horton Tucker. 9 points last game. Outside, Davis. Kicks to Westbrook. Bradley up top. Just 5 on the clock. Left side, Westbrook. Fires it up. Bradley can't get it to go.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Westbrook kicks to Davis. Kicked away. And here's the fast break. Here's Garbage Man, and Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing.
That's a three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Pittsburgh.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at the Lakers. They're locked in again at that third spot. Not a bad place to be.
And I think for Pittsburgh, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
To the left wing. Pass to Anthony. To the middle. Here's Horton Tucker. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Westbrook fires away from outside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Going inside, and he comes it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Lakers trail by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that'll be for the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Picked off in midair. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, we've got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
They get a hand on it. And again, Pittsburgh running the court. Wow, hammering it in.
effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defense.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Quickly, let's bring up the list of the top rookie three-point bombers in the NBA. Well, you look at the professor. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, garbage man, right on his tail.
What a season these two have had from beyond the arc. A pair of rookie assassins.
Outside, Davis. Horton Tucker, the pass to Davis. It's deflected and out of bounds as Pittsburgh gains possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Russell Westbrook. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's averaging about 19 points per, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
Well, he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
To the inside, it's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Pittsburgh, they've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them.
You know, right now for Pittsburgh, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
We know what they're capable of. These fellas aren't waiting around. They're putting the hammer down. I mean, not holding anything back.
Here's Westbrook after the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. Davis dishes to Westbrook. Driving to the basket. It's tipped. Here's the machine.
Did you see that? And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. Stolen. Stripped it away. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Back to Westbrook. Outside, Davis. Shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
He must have had a good warm-up because he's hot. I mean, he's 3 for 4 already, and we're only getting started.
Westbrook passes to Davis. To the middle. Here's Anthony. No good on that one. So Pittsburgh will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Now, here's Westbrook. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Inside.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for the professor. First in blocks, first in shooting percentage. And he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Lakers.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low. And the Lakers turn it over again.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Bradley. Count the basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Lakers shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Swiped it away. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. Stolen by Nunn. Here's the Professor. Finish off the break. The Professor's got 12.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out break and competes every play and every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Nunn after the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. Session here. Pass to Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 6. The emphatic rejection.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Now, here's Nunn. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Nunn. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 5 on the clock to end the cold streak. And the layup's good off the glass.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's the machine, covered by Anthony. Here's the Professor. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Now, that's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And it's Pittsburgh with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. We've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything, but he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together, and I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership, and that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Greg, leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Horton Tucker in at the shooting guard position. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
He is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Poke loose. And the Lakers turn it over again.
Pittsburgh ball.
Let's take a peek at the league's assist leaders. And you look at Garbage Man, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, prime time.
And these two guys each initiate such tremendous ball movement. It's really fun to watch both of them operate.
Here's the professor.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Lakers shooting a future 20. 4-shot selection all around. Nunn finds James. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
LeBron is capable of running right over the defense. He's just that athletic.
For Pittsburgh, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established the position there.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Prime time. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They're getting their first look at the season at Pittsburgh in this one.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
It makes sense. I mean, when you look at where they both finished, there's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other one was on vacation.
Here's the machine. Jams it in off the great move.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. But we'll see how long they can make this last.
The Lakers with the ball. After the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. LeBron passes to Nunn. Here is Garbage Man. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Here's the Beast. Got it. Good job in the low post. The Beast's got 10 points in the game.
And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
There's the steal. The finish. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Number 17.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Nunn passes to LeBron. Back to Nunn. Six on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And here's LeBron outside. Poked away. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Wasted no time on that one. 16 points for the machine.
just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Now, here's Nunn. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And the shot goes in.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got his third basket of the night.
And we've seen him do that before. Batter a defense by just exploding to the basket.
For Pittsburgh, they've gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second. 8 of 8.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Nunn. One-on-one fast break. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Nunn after the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. James looking it over. Here's the beast, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. James, the pass to Nunn. James kicks to Nunn. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Nunn's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, the selfless attitude of James. I mean, when someone on his team has a clean look, I bet you he'll find it.
Here's Garbage Man, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension, Greg. That will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And again, Pittsburgh running the court in transition.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Now here's James. Not a lot of room. Here's the professor. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
Really their own worst enemy right now with all these turnovers.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Nunn passes to James. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
1:56 left here in the second. The pass to Nunn. Back to James, and they get it, and the layup is up and in.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 8 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
1:41 left to play here in the half. Drives to the hoop. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 18 points for Garbage Man.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Pass to LeBron. Here's primetime, defended by Nunn.
The assist is the key to that sequence. And a great look to set him up.
1:04 left in the first half. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's James. 11 feet away. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. The professor passes to primetime. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Nunn passes to James. Back to Nunn. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Comes up empty down low. Pittsburgh has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's the Beast. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. The Beast's got 20.
Up and under and in. I mean, thinking on the fly with the double clutch.
He gets it up. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
He's showing he has the ability to hit huge shots. That's got to fire him up.
And it's Pittsburgh enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Frank, you're playing a team that imposed its will early. How do you adjust?
You can talk about all you want. You can show them on the tape, but you have to get out there and feel their pace. And hopefully we have felt it and we can adjust to it now.
We will see if that happens, Coach. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen two top players battling mano-a-mano. And to see these two shouldering the burden, carrying their teams, almost makes your back sore, huh, Shaq?
No, stop it. Might have to get us some of that icy hot. Man up.
You might just, couldn't hurt. And now turning our attention to this game, we have seen a very confident performance for Pittsburgh.
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. Then guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contests, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Pittsburgh, looking at who they've got out there. We've got the professor. He's out there with the machine. And it's prime time. And it's Garbage Man in at the point guard.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive rim. And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. LeBron left side. Back to Westbrook. LeBron outside. Feeds it to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
This is where you want to get AD his shots. I mean, that's almost perfect.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's the beast, and there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
Yeah, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And here's Westbrook. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. Garbage man, the pass to the professor. Driving inside.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Westbrook. Had a hand on it. And again, Pittsburgh running the court in transition. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
The results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Dishes it to LeBron. Back to Westbrook. Five to shoot. Inside. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh for the finish. The coast-to-coast dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
James outside. They need this. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 10 points for LeBron.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk community.
Here's the machine, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Westbrook kicks to Davis. Outside Bradley. Back to Davis. And the Lakers with another turnover here. And we get a break in the action. Let's check out the leaders in steals. Angela, garbage man. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, prime time.
When you've got those two guys out there, both with such quick hands, one hiccup by a ball handler, and they're off to the races.
Into the lane, garbage man. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 41% for the game. That's tipped, nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Garbage man's got 32 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Pittsburgh?
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to pull.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Lakers ball.
Let's look at the stats for Garbage Man. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Got a piece of it. And again, Pittsburgh running the court.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Pass to Westbrook. And it's off the back rim. No good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
In the corner, none with it. Lock at 6. Going inside. Got a piece of it. Here is Garbage Man. He's covered by Westbrook. Boom! He chips it straight down.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. LeBron outside. Here he goes. Really left alone that. 40 points for Garbage Man.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Now, here's Nunn. Guarded closely.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
LeBron outside. Back to Nunn. 6 to shoot. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
The feed to Westbrook. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Pittsburgh has gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. A machine, and there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
And again, Pittsburgh running the court in transition. And he dunks it down.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. LeBron outside. He kicks it to Westbrook. And there's clock at 6. James outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's prime time. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's LeBron. He sinks the 11-footer. LeBron's got 12.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Driving the lane, and he goes in for the dunk.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Nabbing another steal.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far. And it's Pittsburgh holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Get ready for the fifth squad.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got Monk. Howard is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. And we talked about this before, Chris, but great to see you inducted at long last into the Naismith Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved, and all of us are thrilled for you and your family.
Oh, thank you. It means a lot. Shout out to my parents, my family, and all my teammates. It's a special feeling. You never dream of making it to the Hall of Fame, and I tell you what, it's a surreal feeling right now. Thanks, man.
Pass to Howard. Outside Rondo. Back to Howard. Got a piece of it. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh.
You gotta love his hustle. He's in the defense. No time to react.
How about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's the break. Here's the beast. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. It's 2-on-1. Here's Garbage Man, and that one is hammered home.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
2 points. That one goes. Garbage Man's got 48.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
And focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Lakers ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Howard setting the pick for Monk. And there's the drive. And here's the fast break. Goes up. Here's the machine. The shot, no good. Good D by Howard. They get a hand on it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. That one falls.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Pittsburgh.
Chris, you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important. I knew that number 76 was incumbent on me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did. They all made me.
On the wing, Monk. Dish now to Jordan. Down low. Here's Rondo. That shot off. So Pittsburgh will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Yep, it counts.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Knocked away. Howard, the pass to Rondo. On the wing, Monk. Back to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. And he jams it with authority.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And Los Angeles guys shooting 41% for the game. Passes to Monk. Rondo with the ball. To the inside. Ariza with the bucket.
Seasoned vet Ariza, accustomed to making pressure shots.
Pittsburgh has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Here's the professor in a strong finish with 2 hands.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And they're moving it up. All alone. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
And again, Pittsburgh running the court in transition. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Jumps up.
Oh, see that?
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Back to Rondo. And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Wiping the ball away with just such ease.
0-0.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Now Monk. Pass to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. From beyond the arc, he blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's
that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. We'd rather get the calls right than just put quality over the distance. That's how I like to think. But, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony's checked in for a reason. Horton Tucker comes in for Malik Monk. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Rajon Rondo. Now, here's Nunn. He's tightly guarded. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's prime time.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Poke loose, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. On defense, Pittsburgh. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Pittsburgh has gone along perfectly from three-point range. Tonight, they've gone 5 for 5. And he drives in.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. So it's the Lakers now. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Now the pass to Howard. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Pass to Nunn. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. It's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Pittsburgh.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Garbage Man.
It's easy to look at the scoring as the key to this win, but there's so much more to it than that. It's a triple-double. He got it done everywhere.
50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. In the corner, Nunn with it. Jordan, the pass to Horton Tucker. Knocked loose. He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's none, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here is Garbage Man. From past the arc, and another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Garbage Man.